Hello and welcome to Maths by SAS. This is my 12th lesson of D3 chapter number 1 exercise 1a, that is about the solution of quadratic equation. In this lesson I'll teach you that how to solve any quadratic equation by completing square method. Before going to the lesson, there are some key terms that we have to understand. Let's move to those key terms. The first step for the lesson is that we have to see and we have to check that given quadratic equation must be in standard form with the coefficient of square term 1. Then after that, after checking that the quadratic equation is in standard form with the coefficient of square term 1, we have to shift the constant to other side of the equation. Then we have to identify the coefficient of the term having power 1. Then make half the coefficient of the term having power 1. Take the square of half of the coefficient of term with power 1. Add the square of half of the coefficient of term having power 1 on both sides of the equation. Then factorize the expression on left hand side and simplify the right hand side. Take square root on both sides to get the solution and shift constant added on the left hand side to right hand side to solve the equation. Let's move to the question. First part of the question is x square plus 2x minus 5. As the method says that before going to apply method of completing square, we have to observe the given quadratic equation must be in standard form with the coefficient of the square term 1. The given equation is in standard form. The square term is in the beginning, then the product term, and then constant with the coefficient of term having power to 1. Now what we have to do is we have to shift constant, that is minus 5, to the other side of equation. So when I will be shifting that constant to other side, I will have x square plus 2x equals to 5. Now if we look at the left hand side of this equation, we can see this is simply the quadratic expression. Now the rest of the procedure of completing the square is same as what we did for the completing of square of quadratic expression. If you find any difficulty in understanding the method, I'll give the link in the description box. You can watch the lesson from there. Now coming to the lesson, what we have to do, we have to see the coefficient of x, that is 2. Now what I have to do with this coefficient, I have to half this coefficient, that means I have to divide this by 2 and I will get 1. Now what I have to do with that half, I have to take the square of this half. Now half of the coefficient of x is 1. Now in order to express this side in form of the perfect square form, I have to add the square of that half on both sides of equation. This will become x square plus 2x plus 1 square equals to 5 plus 1. Now if we look at x square plus 2x plus 1 square or 1, x square plus 2x plus 1, it is similar to a whole square plus b whole square plus 2 into a into b. So it can be written in the form x plus 1 whole square. Let's move to the question and it will take the form a plus b whole square. A of the question is x and b is 1. So what I will be doing, I will be writing it in form of x plus 1 whole square equals to 6. Now in order to solve the equation, I have to take the square root on both sides, and when I will take the square root, my equation will take the form x plus 1 equals to plus minus under root 6. Now I have to check the value of under root 6 with the help of calculator. Under root 6 is 2.449. So it will take the form x plus 1 equals to plus minus 2.45 up to 2 decimal places. Now either x plus 1 will be equals to 2.45 or x plus 1 equals to minus 2.45. From the first equation, shift this 1 to other side, and I will have x equals to 2.45 minus 1, and which is 1.45. And coming to the second part, x equals to, I have to shift this 1 to other side, minus 2.45, and x equals to minus 3.45 up to 2 decimal places. I hope you are clear about this question and you are clear that how to express given equation in form of the completing square form and express your answer up to 2 decimal places. Let's move to the next question. The next question is x square minus 12x plus 9 equals to 0. Given equation is in standard form with the coefficient of square term positive 1 and square term in the beginning, product term at the middle place and constant at the last place. First step according to the method is that I have to shift constant, that is 9, to other side by changing the sign. So my equation will take the form x square minus 12x equals to minus 9. Now if we look at the left hand side of the equation, this is the quadratic expression and we have to express this expression in form of the completing square form, in form of the identity either a plus b whole square or a minus b whole square. For that, what we have to do, we have to observe the coefficient of x, which is minus 12, coefficient of x minus 12. I have to half it, that means I have to divide it by 2, it will become minus 6, and then I have to take the square of this half and it will become minus 6 square. And now in order to express this expression x square minus 12x in form of the perfect square identity, I have to add the square of this half on both sides of equation, and my equation will take the form x square minus 12x plus minus 6 square equals to minus 9 plus minus 6 square. Now if we look at x square minus 12x plus 36, x square minus 12x plus 36, we can see that it can be written in the form x whole square plus 6 square minus 2 into a is x and b is 6. So it can be expressed in form of a minus b whole square or x minus 6 whole square. So according to that, what I will be doing, I will be writing my left hand side in form of the perfect square identity, that is a minus b whole square, and a of the question is x, minus 6 whole square will be equal to minus 9 plus 36. Now quickly I have to take away 9 from 36 and my answer will be 27. X minus 6 whole square equals to 27. In order to get the solution or the roots, I have to take the square root on both sides and the equation will take the form x minus 6 whole square, x minus 6 equals to plus minus under root 27. Check the square root of 27 with calculator. 27 square root will be equal to 5.196. As I have to take 2 decimal places, so what I will be doing, my value will become 5.20 x minus 6. Now either x minus 6 will be equal to 5.20 or x minus 6 will be equal to minus 5.20. From equation 1, I have to shift the constant, that is minus 6, to other side, and this will take the form x equals to 6 plus 5.20 or 11.20. And coming to the second part, x equals to 6 minus 5.20, and while I will take away 5.20 from 6, my answer will be 0.80. I hope you are clear about how to solve any given equation by completing square method, and you have to have the practice of this question for the better understanding of next lesson. Please watch my lessons, like, share and subscribe the channel, and press bell icon to get the notification of every lesson in time. Thank you very much.